This computer is fried. What the hell am I gonna do? How am I gonna complete this Let's Play without it? Maybe if I...
Forget it, rat boy. Piss off. Forget it, rat boy. Piss off. Forget it, rat boy. Piss off. Forget it.
I see you're trying to unfuck this computer back from hell. Do you require help with that? Hint Keeper? Where the hell have you been? I've been looking all over for you. They bundled me with Windows 10. Gross. I know, right? Okay, well, what do I gotta do to fix this mess? Easy! To retroactively repair the infection you inflicted with malicious malware, do the deed that needs doing and delete the following file. If you say so, dude.
Sucker.
And Yvonne.
Hey, bro. It's me, your brother. Your brother, Chris. Have you been seeing anything freaky around here?
Freaky. In the office owned and operated by the devil? Not really.
Hey, I'm being serious, man. I keep hearing people laughing at me behind my back, and someone just hit me in the face even though I couldn't see them.
Was it John Cena? Look, man, you're just freaked out. You've been working too much. For once.
Yeah, you know what? You're probably right. Whoa, we just got done reinstalling Windows. Let's see if it worked.
No, it's not a mouse, it's a rat.
Oh no, we got Windows Boring Guy Edition. This is what Bonsai Buddies look in the year 2016, Andy. But at least they have apartments now.
The sequel to Windows Me, Windows U. But then his hair goes back to the way it was. Oh, riveting.
Are we gonna get the alternate ending now that we're playing as Spiked Curtis? Oh, I wonder if this cursed mast has anything to do with my bad luck. Did you see him, like, vaguely acknowledge the boom mic operator just for a split second? For those watching at home, we are not repeating the first day over again. You have to check your mail every day. This is responsible adult sim.
Thinking of you. Whips and kisses.
Jesus.
P.
Thinking of you, smell the glove. She's gonna get like more and more aggressive with each one. She's just gonna send him a ball gag. 30% coupon off the Tower of Power. Where's that rat o' mine?
Hey, Miss Bob. Hey, pretty girl.
Your hurtful name gave me body
Yeah,
dysmorphia.
you're the prettiest rat in the world, aren't you? Alright, just don't get cocky, huh?
But Chris actually has the Wii Boy and his Blob. in a stack, propping up
Some of our
microphone.
microphone equipment, yeah.
The microphone equipment. All I can think about is a sequel to Boy and His Blob, where you play as the Blob, and you have to get a boring office job like this, and it's called The Blob and His Job.
We had to show the passage of time because he had to learn how to read.
Dr. Ricky Harburg's office, how may I help you?
Hi, my name's Curtis Craig, and I was referred to Dr. Harburg by
Line?
somebody, and I was wondering if I could make an appointment.
Certainly. Let me see. You're in luck, Mr. Craig. We have a cancellation today at 5:30.
Okay, I guess.
Wonderful. See you soon, Mr. Craig. Bye-bye now.
Mr. Craig.
It's really sad that Nestor, as an adult, has to call the Nintendo Power Hotline just to feel relevant again.
Nintendo Tower of Power Hotline, just like you said.
The forbidden peripheral. Time to go to work. What am I thinking? It's not time for my appointment. What am I thinking? The dreaming tree isn't open yet. Now we gotta go to one of the 7 Koopa hotels.
Thanks for your cooperation, folks. I know this hasn't been easy. Detective Powell will contact you if we have any more.
And I assure you I'm a real cop. Do not let the small hat fool you. They are out of my size. You guys remaking Plan 9 without me? Okay, Andy, choices. Who do we talk to first?
Let me think. The only character.
Our boyfriend. Not Curtis's, ours.
Curtis. I got here early, and I went into your cube to see if you were in yet, and Bob...
He left his DeviantArt
Bob
account
was there.
open. Bob came in pieces. I'm not referring to the Steam game. Looks like she needs a Sprite.
They're all made of sprites, Chris.
God, what happened?
Or a ginger ale.
They're all made of ginger ale, Chris.
Holy shit! Dick move, Curtis! Oh, that just shot him 7 points up the Stobart scale. Give him...
He's up there with Jason from Far Cry 3.
Therese, what's going on here?
My husband's been cooking meth.
It looks like someone got pretty sick of Bob.
Look, I know the song plays on the radio all the time, but just give the rest of Outkast discography a chance.
Do people actually call it Bob?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, see, they do.
Uh-huh.
If you call it B.O.B., they get confused with a Sega Genesis game.
I'm not sure. That's been taken care of.
Well, yeah,
Dude, that's the T-3000! Get out of there!
Yes. I doubt it, sir.
Oh, God. Oh, they cut him in half. Bob, no. What animal was Bob?
Infection, Revelation, Desecration. Someone's naming Resident Evil sequels in here.
Infection, revelation, no breathing, don't give a fuck if I got my arm bleeding.
Hi, Officer Cop. How do you like my animal friends? Oh, goodbye.
Yes!
Speaking of the Spider-Man cartoon maker, check that sound file out. Help me! Help! Help me! Help! Oh shit, Bob really did come in pieces. Oh no, it's one of those artistic murders. Ramona A. Stone must be behind it. Oh boy, someone really didn't like Stewart Saves His Family. Jeez, I mean, Wayne Knight's not my favorite Seinfeld cast member, but I wouldn't treat him like that. Okay, that's a lie. Wayne Knight is definitely my favorite Seinfeld cast member.
In case you didn't notice, this is an active crime scene. Back off.
But I work here.
What a scoop!
What's your name, sir?
Curtis Craig.
I'm Curtis Blow, and I want you to know these are the breaks.
Well, we better deliver these hot scoops to Dick Tracy.
Is that your cubicle? Yeah. Detective Allie Powell. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
First off, what was the name of that nerdy kid from The Simpsons with the black hair and little glasses? I mean, he looks just like the victim.
What was your relationship to the deceased man, Bob Arnold?
He was just my coworker.
Did you like Bob Arnold?
No.
Never speak ill of the dead to a police woman. I better incriminate myself some more.
Oh, the worst pose to freeze on.
What's your relationship to Spider-Man?
Why didn't you like Mr. Arnold, Mr. Craig?
He was an ass.
We both had first
He
names
was a
for last
creep
names.
detective. He was a backstabbing sleaze.
I see.
He was no good. He was a mook. He was better off dead. If I had half a mind, I'd kill him myself.
Unfortunately, I lost 3/4 of my mind 2 years ago.
What exactly did Mr. Arnold do to make you dislike him so much?
Stealing files, lying about me, that kind of thing.
Also, pretty sure it was the
wasn't just me, though, it
Hobgoblin.
was everybody. Ask him.
I will.
Especially ask my talking dog friend. Girl! Girl!
Curtis, I'm calling a sort of impromptu meeting at the Dreaming Tree. I think we all need to get out of here for a while.
Look, I said there was too many people and too many problems, but this isn't the solution, Curtis. I specifically said there was not enough love to go around.
Hey, can we meet somewhere else? I'm really tired of going to the same set every day.
You know, they're sitting in a different area. They could have just said it was a different restaurant. But then they couldn't use the same waiter again.
Thanks for coming, everybody. A really tragic thing happened today. Tragic and horrible.
I had a bit part in Hook, and no one
If anybody
recognized
should
me.
want to talk to a grief counselor, the company will make one available to you. I don't know what else to say, guys. I'll go get some drinks.
None for me, thanks. I have a tendency to black out and murder people when I have too many drinks.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't feel real well. Tell Tom I had to go, okay?
Sure, Trev.
I'm taking a day from the game. Bye, Roberta. Wouldn't that be great if characters in video games just disappeared and we're like, oh, I got diarrhea. I gotta get out of here. Oh, man, what are we gonna do? We don't have a last boss. Robotnik has diarrhea.
You know, I'm
I'm surprised that's not a feature in one of the Fire Emblem
very
games.
much liked Bob. No one deserved that. No one.
Oh, I don't know. What about Charles Manson? I mean, if it was good enough for Bob, it's certainly good enough for Jolly Charlie.
Wow.
Okay. You gonna talk about how you've been reading Mein Kampf lately? Jeez, he's gonna get way into trench coats.
Are you alright, Curtis? You're acting really weird.
No, I've been listening to a lot of
Geez,
Ministry
I'm sorry,
lately.
Joss. I guess finding disemboweled dead guys in my cubicle just throws me right the fuck off.
Also, I got punched by a ghost.
Why don't you call me when you're done being an asshole?
Why don't you call me when you stop dressing like my dead grandma?
His living grandma dresses much sexier.
So, what are your thoughts on How you liking those Charles Mansons? Damn it, I meant Dodgers. Damn it, I'm terrible at small
You
talk.
really held it together when you saw Bob splattered all over your cubicle.
Well, I play Splatoon.
Cool as a cucumber.
Yeah, my head was in a really weird place. I felt removed, like
Bob's guts.
it wasn't really real.
Like it was a video game and he looks directly at us.
You know, I don't really feel bad for Bob. I think the bad karma fairy got him.
Bad karma fairy, huh? Ah, she sounds like one dangerous bitch.
Yep. She stomped on his head with her wicked 6-inch heels.
Well, that's a unique interpretation of Hindu mythology, but I think it might be a bit offensive to millions of Indian people.
Curtis, let's cut to the chase. I've told you how I feel about you, and you've put up your nice guy protest, but we're through dancing. Meet me at the borderline tonight.
Did her voice change?
Club?
Oh god, she's coming on stronger and stronger, and so is her French-Canadian accent.
Here's the address. I'll be there at 7. Don't disappoint me.
And I'm going to give it to you really good. Oh, I hope you enjoy pegging.
Where'd everybody go?
Wah, 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 wah. That's how Genesis broke up, by the way. He went to go get them drinks and when he came back, Peter Gabriel was just gone.
Caught dead. Leech therapy. Lobotomy is the answer. What the hell?
I don't remember buying all these progressive punk albums.
I didn't kill anyone.
Of course you did.
Oh, that's just my new ringtone. Spooked myself.
Cool.
The ghost charges by the hour. Walking by.
Hey, rat girl. I don't suppose you know what the hell's going on, huh?
Isn't it obvious? You're a psycho killer.
Qu'est-ce que c'est? Oh, my rat's being really mean to me. I guess that's all we can do here? Is realize our house is haunted and just go back to work?
Yep. Are we going back to work?
These aren't my lamps. These lamps have feet. I must be in the wrong apartment. Oh, is that what the cursor is? It's a little W for WinTech?
Yeah.
I thought this was one of those Mega Micro games.
Why are you telling me this now? You were supposed to have those requisitions months ago. Yes. No? All right.
I said pictures of Spider-Man, not Iron Fist. These are useless to me.
What do you think you're doing here?
I'm gonna commit more murders.
Came to pick up some work to take home.
Are you out of your mind? You can't take anything from a crime scene.
Not even his foot?
Get out of here!
For some Like, I thought he was just gonna stop and stare at the wall until she left.
Yep. Always returns to the scene of the crime. Every single day. Except for weekends. And also usually once after lunch. Unless it's a half day. Or a holiday.
A button. This changes everything. Listen to that music. Is someone playing the Journeyman project in the next room? Let's make some prank phone calls. Hi, Mrs. Arnold. This is the police. Your son is definitely alive, and if anyone calls you to say otherwise, don't believe them. You have a good day. Honk, honk.
P.A. Warner.
Hi, Mr. Warner. This is Tom.
I'm really boring and I'm bald.
Conference room right away. Uh-huh.
Oh, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Solid Snake would be proud with this stealth action. In fact, we're gonna go pull a covert op on the boss of Wintech Enterprises. Quick, someone give me a picture of a Band-Aid.
Oh, it already went away. That's good.
The Board of Directors, P.A. Warner, R.E. Threshold. Gentlemen, good news. Our external sources tell us that Wintech is indeed the only company currently researching interdimensionality and its potential for earning profit. The Threshold project is still ramping up after almost 30 years of hiatus, but we expect to be fully online soon. Tests have proved that the Threshold equipment is still running properly, although some upgrades of the flux controls, I almost said flux capacitor, were necessary. We have not yet achieved synthesis of, and that's for you to decide, audience. Are we gonna open a gateway to another world and it turns out this dork is the protagonist of another world?
I'm sorry. People who act like this in this shitty office are working on interdimensional travel?
Yeah.
How?
Hey, I'm just saying, John Carmack builds rocket ships in his spare time.
Well, just what would you be doing in my office when I'm not here, Curtis?
I'm not crop dusting the place.
Just,
Let's say we cut the crap. You've been poking around in places you don't belong.
Namely, Teresa.
Don't make the same mistakes your father made, boy. I would hate to have to lose you.
Sorry, Mr. Warner.
Did he crop dust my office?
Luckily, their office has a 3 strikes you're out policy, so he's only up to 2 strikes. And he's only murdered 1 coworker, so he can murder 2 more before he gets fired.
Yeah, it's a 3 strikes policy, but like of each individual infraction.
Yeah.
So he's had 2 interpersonal relationships, so sadly that means Trevor's out. Man, I want to kill Tom. I mean, he hasn't wronged me in any specific way. He's a nice guy, but that guy has victim written all over him. By the way, we're not spoiling anything. We don't know for a fact if Curtis is a murderer or not, but normally when someone looks in the mirror and goes, "I'm not a killer," and then slowly removes his shirt and you see the red dragon tattooed elegantly on his back, that's normally a bad sign.
Gotta remove these boxes with the M's on them. They're not supposed to be here.
Well, Andy, you were saying you find it weird that these people are working on interdimensional travel when they're also a pharmaceutical company. But, I mean,
I just meant they all look like dorks.
Well, they also work in weapons. I mean, they're trying to weaponize the xenomorph until they run afoul of those pesky predators. Oh, god damn. We had a kill room this entire time, and I got blood on my cubicle for nothing. Thanks, Bob.
He's going through that little door in the side wall. I'm just expecting him to come out the other side. Oh, and it's another version of his mother, but she has buttons for eyes.
No, see, I was expecting him to go through that little door and suddenly he's John Malkovich. Yeah! The E's kicking in, finally! No, you can't take it! No, you can't take it!
You what? You monster? I'm not the monster, Curtis. That would be your daddy. No! Yes! He committed atrocities to stir the stomach of Joseph Mengele. He wallowed in death.
It's Jacob's ladder to absolutely fucking nowhere. Well, my daddy committed atrocities that would turn the stomach of Joseph Mengele. Which means my daddy's... The lost tribe! It was me!
I'm pretty sure they said Joseph Mengele. He's the guy who made that great little game where you have the marbles and go around a little track. It's not really an atrocity. It's actually pretty fun. But I lost one of the marbles, so now I can't play. So I gotta buy a whole new set just to play it? Fuck that.
My dad created Uno. Joseph was furious. Cards instead of marbles? Are you a madman? Let's go see if Tom is still at the Dreaming Tree.
Hey, my man. Aren't you supposed to be basking in the warm, fluorescent lights of Wintech?
Nope. School got called due to murder. Bob Arnold got himself butchered like a pig in my cubicle, no less.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, that is harsh, man.
You really shouldn't make those kind of jokes in this political climate, by the way.
So, like, what, was Bob totally messed up, or what? I mean, was he, like, knifed?
X-Acto knifed and stapled, among other things.
Stapled?
Yeah.
Holy shit. He must have really pissed somebody off in shipping. Oh, man.
And just like that, he cracked the case. All the pieces are falling into place now.
Piss someone off. Shipping. People ship me and Trevor Barnes together. It was Trevor, oh my god.
Wait a minute, piss someone off. Shipping? I knew it. It was May and Zarya.
So, like, were you totally grossed out when you saw Bob all cut up?
Yeah, I was like, gag me with a
Did you puke?
spoon. Barf me out.
I don't know, I didn't feel much of anything. It's kind of like seeing a dead cat in the road, you know?
So, like, really sad?
You must have been in total shock, huh?
Yeah, it must have been.
This is an entire city of sociopaths.
Like, seriously, I see a dead cat in the road and that's it. My day is ruined.
Too bad the opposite doesn't work. It's like, oh, I see a live cat. Oh, wow, best day ever.
I thought you meant like the opposite is like, I see like a dead kid and I'm like, all right.
How was a dead kid the opposite of a dead cat?
I don't know.
No, the opposite of that would be you see a cat get hit by a car and it comes to life.
Oh my god. That's something out of Mouth of Madness. Or a David Lynch directed PlayStation 2 commercial.
Has anyone ever tried that? Like, oh, this cat got hit by a car. Oh, that's terrible. Hit it with another one. What? I know my methods.
Yes, someone has actually tried that. It was in the original draft of Pet Sematary before Stephen King said, you know, probably should tie something into the plot with the actual Pet Sematary if I'm going to name the book this. The original title was Vroom Vroom. The original title was Sometimes They Come Back, and then he was like, nah, that's a dumbass title. 10 years later, shit, I got nothing. Oh, hey. Finally got the dirt on Tim the Toolman Taylor I needed.
Threshold.
All right, looks like we're finally gonna get that really old sandwich. Bad news about the interdimensional gateway, sir. We can only send pretty dresses in. What about regular dresses? Sorry, sir, only really pretty dresses.
I don't know why you said bad news. Sir, apparently the interdimensional gateway actually just lets out of Plato's closet.
That's bizarre. The tray's bolted in.
These aliens are like, why do they keep sending us these goddamn dresses? I'm so sick of getting dresses in this gateway. You know what? Send a couple kaiju through. And that is the prequel to Pacific Rim that I'm pitching.
Actually, their interdimensional portal also can only send pretty dresses, so it just becomes a dress war.
I'm just imagining a kaiju in a big sundress now.
Oh yeah? We're gonna send in pretty dresses. All in odd sizes.
Just send Idris Elba with a cocktail dress wearing a mink stole, smoking a Virginia Slim. Oh, in my version, there's no robots. You still have the giant monsters, but we fight them with very pretty men.
Are you supposed to go to the borderline?
No, we're going to Doc Hamburger. That's my life.
Ah, Curtis. Hello. I'm Dr. Harburg.
Nice to meet you, Doctor.
Nice to meet you. Go ahead and have a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
Is it true you invented that? No, I did not invent the hamburger. Stop asking.
What brings you here today?
I don't know why you said that. I'm pretty sure she said her name was Doc Hammer.
I've been having some trouble dealing with things lately.
Like, how come there's such a long time between seasons?
Nothing. God. I don't know where to start.
It's okay. Take your time. Talk about anything that comes into your mind.
Well, I had this idea, like, what if we make fun of Johnny Quest?
Can I ask you a question? Are you and Jackson a gay couple? No!
My mother used to have a snowstorm like this. I used to think that must be what her mind looks like. All broken up. All those tiny pieces swirling around inside.
And then someone showed me a picture of a brain and I realized I was way off.
She started hating me when I was about 6.
That snow globe isn't broken though.
Fucking Rosebud!
Oh, Curtis, that was
Yeah!
her problem. Not yours. You were just a little boy.
And she started wearing horrible, ill-fitting wigs.
She also stopped at the wig store!
Look, no offense, but I am not very comfortable with this.
Except for that soliloquy I just gave.
Being here makes me feel like some kind of a wacko or something.
You're not a wacko, Curtis.
You're more of a
There's no
wackadoo.
stigma attached to analysis anymore. Your brain is just like any other part of your body, and when it isn't
Just like
feeling
Jolly
well, not only
Charlie.
is it okay to get help, but it's smart.
Look, your rat was right. You're a psycho killer. Also, rats can talk. Oh, she doesn't like lunch.
Doctor. Oh, damn, this is hard.
Acting is tough. Line?
Not long before my mother killed herself, she started dressing me up as a little girl.
Told me to fight giant monsters.
Pretty dress. It just doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how I dress you, you'd still be a monster. Pretty little monster girl.
Was she Lady Gaga?
Pretty Little Monster Girl. That's an album title.
You have to understand that the problem was
Are we sure this isn't a
entirely hers. You were an
JRPG?
innocent child.
This kind of thing doesn't happen in American games.
This might be a JRPG. He was dressed like Eris. Scrub, scrub, scrub.
Dr. Harburg, I think that the company that I work for is conducting some sort of terrible illegal experiment.
I mean, you're a therapist slash lawyer.
Take a look at this. My father was deeply involved. I have to find out what the Threshold Project is about.
Curtis, these are just etchings of the Dark Portal from Warcraft.
Well, it's not impossible, Curtis. There have been huge corporate cover-ups over the years.
Like the Enron scandal, GameSpot's firing of Jeff Gertzman, the Berenstain Bears controversy, the Jell-O Pudding Corporation disavowing any knowledge of Bill Cosby.
This guy I work with, Bob, he was murdered today.
You don't lead with that?
I don't mean just shot in the head either. He was spread all over my cubicle.
Oh my God, Curtis, how are you feeling about this?
He's ramping up. It's like snow globe, pretty dresses, murder. By the way, my dad might have been Joseph Mengele.
I don't feel anything.
Then why are you here, dummy?
I don't feel anything at all.
You're cured. That's what therapy does, right? It deadens your feelings.
I don't feel comfortable here, so it's gonna be hard for me to open up. Let me just spill every detail about my life, like in 5 minutes.
It's kind of embarrassing, but that kind of imagery has always fascinated me.
It's nothing to be ashamed of, Curtis. Have you ever thought about why you like images of bondage?
Probably because of comic books I read as a kid. No, I'm sorry.
weird,
She was asking Curtis that question, not me.
I feel like the person in the picture is somehow being held together. Like they can't come apart with all that stuff holding them in.
I was way too young to watch Hellraiser. That's probably the genesis of all my problems.
Fascinating.
Oh, I work with the guy from Genesis.
Is that why he went to that mental hospital? Because he likes Hellraiser so much? He's like, hey, let's reenact the first scene in the second Hellraiser.
I almost didn't call you because Dr. Merrick referred me to you. He was my doctor at the hospital.
Yes, I know, Curtis.
He's also a subscriber. He has his own YouTube channel.
Would you like to talk about your
Play the Matrix
hospitalization,
games.
about Dr. Merrick? I'm not going to ask you anything specific about your hospitalization, but could you tell me if perhaps there was one single inciting incident that led up to it?
See, that's the thing, Doctor. I don't...
He made me play the Phantom of the Opera game. It was terrible.
I don't know what happened.
We kept having recording issues.
1 minute, I knew who I was, and then the next minute, I had no idea. It's hard to explain, but my identity just came apart like old rotten lace.
Wait a minute. Rotten lace, coming apart, bondage. Cured myself. Okay, we're good here. Bye.
Like rotten lays? Were they baked or?
My dad gave me this wallet.
These are my parents.
Oh, they're also in bondage.
Don't they look happy? I think they were happy then, but I don't remember.
This looks like it was one of those Adult Swim videos you showed me by Alan Resnick.
Just a reminder, I can say shit 3 times. 2 times.
It's not fair, you know? I don't remember any of the good stuff.
Like rocking that pink polo just
I don't
right.
remember my mother ever hugging me or kissing me or just hitting me.
We used to call them fist kisses. Or fisses.
I remember when she killed herself.
You see my stunner shades?
A couple years later, my father was run down by a drunk in an old Plymouth.
No, my father was run down by a drunk in Old Plymouth. He's a time traveler, by the way. You know what? Maybe the Threshold Project has something to do with that.
That's a lot for anybody to deal with.
I had to scrape him off the wheels of the buggy.
Wait, was he with him while he was time traveling?
Yeah, Curtis used to be that kid with the time traveling belt. No, wait, that's Justin McElroy.
Oh, I was thinking that his dad is actually a dog.
I have a date with this girl from my work tonight. Her name's Therese. She is very sexy, and I don't know though. I'm feeling guilty because of my girlfriend Jocelyn.
Well, do you feel like you're betraying Jocelyn?
Cheating on her? Yeah, probably.
Well, I mean, no. I mean, okay, we agreed from the beginning that it wasn't exclusive, right? So I don't have any reason to be guilty at all, do I?
Well, I think that's for you to decide in your own mind and in your own heart. But let me point out, however, Curtis,
That you're a dirtbag.
that guilt is a very, very destructive emotion.
If you can't tell, I'm hinting that you shouldn't cheat on your girlfriend, though I can't say that because I'm just a therapist.
I think she was saying, do whatever you want, just don't be guilty about anything.
Oh, fuck. Is this the reason why everyone in this town's a sociopath? My dad, he was the worst. Always telling me to shut up. Always saying, quiet, you.
This was taken at our company Christmas party.
I'm a boring white guy.
I had a lot of fun that night, I guess.
Looks like you're having fun. Who are those people with you?
That's Trevor. He's my best friend, and that's Jocelyn.
It's my soulmate.
She's my
and Jocelyn's also there.
she's my lover. Yeah, it's funny. I've been keeping our relationship at work a secret.
Are you in love with Jocelyn?
Did you want to take a second take? No? Okay.
Yeah, I think so. But I'm kind of attracted to Trevor.
Who isn't?
And that worries me because I don't know if I should be with Jocelyn. I don't want to hurt her, you know?
But I still plan on cheating on
Jocelyn
her.
about this?
God, no. I have enough trouble opening up to her.
She won't even look at my inventory.
You know, it's funny, even when we're making love, I don't feel totally close to her.
But with Trevor, it's different.
I don't think I felt totally close to anyone.
Except for Trevor.
Did he just say he was attracted to Trevor?
Yeah.
They should get together. They can be the duo of dudes with terrible hair.
You shut your fucking mouth. Trevor's hair was 90s appropriate, and it is soft as silk. Look, I'm just going to say this. Guilt is a very destructive thing. You have to make up in your own mind and your own heart. But, counterpoint, have you seen Trevor without a shirt? Holy God!
I haven't seen Trevor without a fucking turtleneck. Are you kidding me?
That's him without a shirt. It's painted on.
So do you think that my mother dressing me like Barbie has anything to do with my being attracted to Trevor?
No. No, Curtis, I don't.
Transphobia
Sexual orientation
avoided,
is
10
genetic.
points.
However, the confusion that your mother instilled in you may be contributing to your disassociation with society.
Holy shit. We've been making fun of this game, but
Curtis,
it's the
our
most
session's up,
adult game ever.
but I think we have a lot of work to do.
The rest of the
How do you
game
feel
is
about
just
coming back
therapy.
tomorrow?
Oh, okay, I guess.
Wonderful. I'll see you then.
But like, I'm not even kidding. It's actually like handling
good evening.
sexuality
Yeah.
in like a very like mature way. Like, my mom dressed me as a little girl, so now I like men. And she's like, no, that's no. Sorry, being homosexual is genetic.
No, the game's like, do you think my attraction to Trevor has anything to do with my mom dressed me up as a little girl? It's like, I think it's more about his washboard abs.
Do you think my attraction to Trevor has anything to do with his rockin' bod? Yes. Yes. Also, he's kind of a mix of both Bob Saget and John Stamos, so you get the best of both worlds if you're really into Full House.
And that Riker beard. Oof.
Oh man, if we're working on teleporters, can we make a few more Trevors on accident? I'd like to get a copy of his holding pattern. I'd like to hold his pattern.
Get out of here.
What?
Hold it. This is a private club. You have to know someone to get in.
Is this guy trying to get into a club wearing a jean jacket?
Are we just gonna gloss over the fact that Low Rent West Side Story just happened? This is how Roberta Williams thinks urban people act like.
Doesn't something similar happen in Fire Walk With Me though? Isn't there like a guy standing by lockers and he dances away or something?
That's true, but he's just a wacky high school kid. He's not a gang of miscreants in front of a bondage club.
No, I'm sorry. Miscreants? One of them was wearing overalls.
Oh, fuck. Do you think that was just Stomp? Did we just miss Stomp?
They're in the alleyway because they're looking for trash cans.
This game is the 90s.
The only miscreant I can think of who wears overalls is probably Tom Sawyer.
I know Therese Banning. She asked me to meet her here.
So you know her name. Big freaking deal. Doesn't mean she invited you.
Ah, shit. This guy's like on point. He's like, we don't cotton to stalkers around here, freak.
Dude, his fucking jacket is too big or something. It's messing me up. Both of their jackets are.
Roberta did the jacket shopping.
Therese gave this to me, see?
See?
Yeah, okay. Come on in. Don't get yourself hurt now.
What a hard puzzle.
Oh, fuck, we forgot to put puzzles in the game. Roberta!
At least it's not like the first game where, you know, the first horror element comes in day 5.
That's true. Ugh, gas masks. It just fucking turns around and leaves. I didn't know this was a pretentious bondage club.
Bondage club? No, man, we're totally steampunk.
Fucking run! Home and get your gears and top hats, that is. Oh, lucky, lucky me. I can live here in luxury. Hey, it's Brian Eno.
Excuse me. Could you tell me if...
Well, they broke even with the transphobia thing, I guess.
I could make you scream with pleasure.
From behind, I thought that was Yoko Ono.
Amateurs.
Although the film's so grainy that I guess it still could be.
Yeah, I can't really tell if this is gonna sound really, really, really terrible, but is that a man in bad drag, or is that just a super butch woman? Like, the film is really grainy. Also, look, Sam and Twitch are here. By the way, I tricked you, Andy. This is a Spawn game now.
I think that was actually Enasui from part 7 of JoJo. Or part 6 of JoJo, I mean.
Don't want to get piss splattered on my jean jacket.
Oh yeah, bra, delicious.
Excuse me.
I think they're shooting hackers in there. If anyone asked me how the 90s were, I would just show them clips from this game and be like, okay, now imagine this game is really, really good, and imagine Empire Records is the best movie ever made. Been hitting the burgers there, McLeod?
Get away from there. You have no business going into the pit.
No, I'm here for the quickening.
Is this how Carmack and Romero met?
No, you don't understand. American McGee invited me. So, I think we're in agreement. The first game, Roberta just got through watching The Shining. This was her Twin Peaks phase, right?
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Therese.
Hi, Curtis. I'm glad you came.
I'm about to. Be glad, that is.
Hey, you have to leave. You're wearing a jean jacket and a bondage club.
What kind of a club is this, anyway?
It's an S&M club, Curtis.
More like an empty club. It's like 4 people there.
Do you need a drink to cope with the ugly truth?
No, thanks. I find this pretty intriguing.
Oh, it gets better, baby.
Didn't know S&M stood for suck so much.
Listen, I have to tell you something. Jocelyn and I are pretty serious about each other, and
You know what? I don't really care. Do you think you're the only one I'm seeing?
Also, I'm
No, you
Tommy
should bring her
Wiseau
along
suddenly.
She's pretty cute.
Hey, is your sex life?
Therese, I'm not being judgmental or anything.
Hey, could I have a red shiny rubber?
I just don't understand why people need to feel pain to have fun.
Is this what Cyndi Lauper was implying girls want to have?
Have you ever been whipped, Curtis? Have you ever been oiled down in candlelight and beaten with silk straps?
No.
Oh, my mom.
You know, sensual pain isn't like hitting your finger with a hammer.
It's like hitting your dick with a hammer.
It's intensely erotic.
And refreshingly cool.
I like how he's like rude.
They couldn't afford that many more actors. Sorry, bro.
Nice Hudson hot glasses.
Oh, what the hell, it won't kill me. I hope.
Poisoning people is my fetish.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It's Tabasco sauce and Kool-Aid.
Good evening. I'm in the mood to jerk some bagels tonight.
Hey, the rest of Judas Priest didn't show
Who
up.
wants it?
The final boss has revealed himself.
My friend here does.
We're actually just work associates.
Sure. Why not?
I thought he was getting on the microphone and go, "It's happening again." But I mean, they already killed Bob, so there's not really anything to worry about, right?
This is the inverse Twin Peaks. So, fuck, they just gotta find Laura Palmer. She did it.
Anyone named Bob is in danger.
Oh, he's getting pierced by a carny in an actual house of mirrors.
The guy have Triforces on his arm there. Jason, I will show you the power of the Tatao.
Whoa, she's taking child abuse to the next fucking level. You almost gotta respect that. That's a professional.
Yeah, my mom used to abuse me as a child. She used to take me up in airplanes and throw me off without a parachute.
Congratulations, man, you're pierced.
I don't know why we had to do this on stage. It's not really a talent. 90s is weird, right?
The incredible piercing man.
You okay?
Also, did they numb the area before? Or was he just disinfecting it? Because if he was numbing the area, that get the fuck out of the S&M club, buddy. All right. Each level is going to end with him having a sex scene with another employee. So, we're on our way to the gold medal, which is, of course, Trevor. Oh, but then we gotta sleep with Paul Warner. Oh, we didn't sleep with Bob yet! Oh, man, that's gonna be gross!
Do you think when you sleep with Phil Collins, like, you think he sings the song he sings during Tarzan?
I hope so. That would almost be worth it. I got my belly button pierced. I'm such a rebel. I went to an S&M club and we had sex in a bathroom. It wasn't even missionary position. And then my mom shocked my balls. Let's just hold on here. Let's just...
thinking about the day.
Witnessed a murder. Stole evidence. Oh man, I got this down at spring break when I went to Fort Lauderdale. Oh! It's the first horrifying thing I've seen in a horror game. I'm Big Boss, and so are you. See, Andy, I told you Carnage was in this game. This isn't a giant marshmallow.
Ooh, it's one of those Cronenberg kind of nights.